You're gonna die.
No,
What? No fair!
Yo, what's up y'all? We are back with another action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Figuarts Chainsawman. Quick synopsis if you're not familiar with Chainsawman. It's a manga. It came out of, I want to say maybe like late 2018. And they ended up doing an anime like last year sometime. I think they only have like 12 episodes of it. I'm not too sure, maybe 13, but I think the figure translates pretty good. Figuarts did a really good job with this guy. I haven't read the manga, but as far as the anime goes, like I think it's pretty decent. I do like the fight scenes. I wouldn't say they're like super choreographed, like intense or anything like that, but it's got a lot of blood in it, and that's cool. And the monsters all look kind of crazy looking, so it's a crazy world. And I think the figure translates really good, man. He looks pretty good. Nice little details, minimal paint as far as the actual helmet or this chainsaw piece goes. This is such a wacky design, but he looks really cool. You can see, I guess those are his eyes on the inside, the yellow. Wish that was a little more illuminated. Yeah, nice little details and stuff, man. I think his teeth are done nicely. Could have used a wash or something in the back though for these mechanics and gimmicks and things. I like the finish for the face plate, and my camera won't be able to pick it up, but there's actually a lighter shade of yellow just on the top of it. The other side is not as evident, but maybe you can pick it up. The teeth is painted fairly well too. It's got some subtle shading around the shirt. I like the way it looks though. The pocket is a little bit broken up, I just noticed. But, so yeah, you will have to deal with that. But oh well. This logo is a little bit too obvious. I don't know if they could have hid that a little bit better, but I wish it wasn't like right there. It's a little foam piece, and it's actually soft too. Lovely details for the paint. I do like the way that looks. I kind of wish it had a little bit more gloss, like on those parts where it's blood at. As far as the chainsaw goes. But yeah, I do like the designs on them. And it's not the same on both sides, so it's a different design of paint. So I do like that. This diaper piece is actually a squishy floating piece, which is great for the articulation. And the shoes look decent. There's no real paint on them or anything, so that's unfortunate. But they do have a lot of flex to it. You can see the button sculpted on the shirt too, so I like that attention to detail. These saw blades are actually kind of sharp, and I think I kind of prefer them like that rather than risking them being warped. So, but they will pose a, you know, it's a little bit of a hurdle trying to pose his arms around and stuff like that. For his accessories, so he doesn't really come with a whole bunch of options. These hands, technically you have a lot of those as you can interchange them with each other. And this hand is already actually interchanged. As far as the face though, he has, it's done really well. The teeth have a little bit of flex to it. And there's also a ball for the tongue. You can move that around and such. It doesn't really have a lot of detail to it. And then we have the tie, which doesn't have a lot of detail, but it's sculpted nice. For your articulation, by the way, this blade part is not removable. You can't pull that out. And I don't think there's a hinge either for this helmet piece, but he does have two joints at the head and neck, providing really good range. I like that. I'll take that. That's pretty good. It does get a little bit tricky when you're trying to look down. His face is going to start to separate, but he can look down a really good amount as well. He does have full rotation, of course, and you get your full tilt. So that's pretty good range for the tilt. I like that. There's no rotation for the tie, just popped off. Shoulder blade might be a little funky to some people, but it actually works really well. You can hinge the arms up to get them all the way out. You could also twist this collar piece around to get his arms in like that. So I like that for rotation. He does have a rotation at the shoulder as well. Kind of shift that around. He does have movement too, just above where the elbow bends. And he also has a rotation at the forearm, but you want to be real careful with that. It can go side to side like that, and you can move it that way. So he's got a lot of movement at the arms. I like that. There's no movement at the hands though. So really good movement at the torso. I think I can go down further than that actually. That's pretty good. I like that. That's nice. He does have the tilt. Of course, you got your full rotation at the top and the bottom. As far as the legs, there's no drop down, but he can get all the way up, which is awesome. You can get those legs all the way, well, all the way out. Mostly pretty all the way out. Mostly pretty all the way out. I'm making it my own terms today. He does have a thigh rotation. He does double joints, which goes in about that much. He does have really good range going back. I actually think he can go further than that. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do like that. It does leave the inside a little exposed, if you can see that. And the same for the back. I should point that one out too. So that's okay. I'll be all right. As far as the ankles, you do have a rotation down here. I think there's a ball going up because you do get a shift motion too. Allowing for more range going inward. You can get the side to side with the foot as well, just a little bit, but using both of those, that's okay. Wish it was a little bit better, but I do like what they got going on down there, so that's okay. I'll take it. Get his foot going out. And there is a hinge too, if I didn't mention that. Get his foot down a pretty good amount. And he can get his foot up a really good amount. That's really good. And of course you got your toe hinge. You can also get his legs going backward a pretty good amount. You can do all you want with that. For your size comparison, so I don't have anything relevant to compare him to, but we do have him next to the SH Figuarts Kakashi and the Mythic Legions. Next, here we have him next to your Articulated Icons Ninja and your McFarlane Jane Stiller. And lastly, here we have him next to your Marvel Legends, your Storm Collectibles, and your Kotobukiya Zero Model Kit. Final thoughts on the SH Figuarts Chainsawman. What can I say, man? This figure is mostly pretty solid. The only real gripes I have with him is he could have used just a little bit more paint, maybe a little bit more airbrushing. His ankles going inward could have been a little bit better. And he doesn't come with any blood effects. Like, I mean, you should have blood effects with Chainsawman. He doesn't come with a stand either, so that bothers me a little bit too. You're asking if I recommend this figure for the price point. He's not really that expensive compared to most things these days, and I would say he's worth it. All right, y'all, that's my video. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned for the rest of the pictures. Peace.